Okay, what's up guys and welcome back. We're going to do some real testing here to show you guys exactly what I meant by the guns that you need. So here's how it works, okay? So I have three guns here from the same AES family. So I have the gun you start off with, just to give you kind of a way of comparing, right? So I have the M16A1, I have the Commando, and I have the M231, alright? All use the same ammunition, all do the same damage. They do have some differences, however. They have different weights, as you can see. They obviously get lighter as it goes, so obviously this one wins on that regard. And also you have the average accuracy. So usually if you were to go pick up a weapon that would have a lot of accuracy, like say a machine gun, let's get one here, the RPD for example. So you can see right here that the higher you have, the worse. I think that's pretty natural, because if you were to pick up a sniper, let me see, where would we find a sniper? Sniper, some random sniper. SVT-40, 0. You see? So here's the thing, this gun is lighter, but it has a bit less accuracy than the other two. Even though the recoil is the same, it has just a tad bit less accuracy. So here's what I would say. If you take all of those into account, I think, personally, the Commando is the best out of the three. And the good thing about a gun like this is that you can have 20 or 30 rounds, and they're super common to get. So if you want a gun to start out, then these ones, all three of these, would be the same. By the way, M16A1 or A2, basically no difference, so just use whatever you get. Let's just do some testing here real quick. So it should kill a zombie in 2 to 3 hits. There you go. So not that difficult. It does the same to a player that doesn't have armor, which means if it does have armor, a full set, you would probably die in 3 shots, 4 maximum if he's somehow lucky. But that's basically about it. Okay, so right here with me, I have a Colt and I have a Beretta. So they use different they use different ammunition. So this one uses .45 ACP and this one uses a 9mm ammunition. All right. So if you were to go check here really quickly, 9mm. Actually, I don't think it's the same. It needs to say the. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, both the Colt and the Beretta do the exact amount of damage, as you can see right here. So that's how you see. You need to check the bullet. The cartridge, unfortunately, doesn't say. So it should take, with 10 damage, it should take around 2 shots to kill an infected. What is the difference of the two guns, though? Shut up, Tip. While unfortunately the Colt holds 7 ammunition, the Beretta holds 15. I would rank them, if you want a pistol for yourself, I would rank them equally. And there's a reason why I would rank them equally. Because the Colt can be gotten in any container in the game except for garbage bins, I think. So even the little crappy boxes can contain a Colt, so it's super easy to get. However, I would urge you to get the Beretta instead if you want a pistol. You can find it in police loots and police cars. And it's so damn easy. Plus it holds 15 bullets that all do the exact same damage. And it's more accurate than the Colt. So really, there's no reason to get a Colt if you have a Beretta. Okay, so going to the shotguns. So as I said, the Spas would probably be your best bet. So as you can see, the Spas holds 1 more round than the KS-23. The KS-23 is another one that I would get because it does a lot of damage. Looks nice overall. It's just what you want, isn't it? So obviously, if you were to have an infected, both of them immediately kill it. However, the Spas is a bit, just a tad bit more heavy, but it's a lot more accurate. However, that doesn't mean crap, because it's a shotgun and you have to be close for it to actually do something. So what you really want is just for it to have a lot of rounds. So here's why you would want a shotgun. So as you saw right there, that was one of the big zombies. So the big zombies obviously don't die with like a single shot. It will take a little bit more. And having a shotgun on you, in my opinion, on the wilds is a must, because you're going to need to defend yourself against that zombies. So you probably want something that shoots them immediately so they don't throw you in the air. Another problem you're going to be facing in the wilds is this son of a bitch. He runs a lot, and he runs quick. And you also want a gun that can kill him immediately. There you go. Any shotgun basically does it. But again, the Spas has more bullets, so I would advise you to do that. Another good advantage about the shotguns is that they're so easy to get, and the ammunition is as well. So a box of this would give you 10 ammunitions. That's enough to charge your Spas twice, basically. You're not going to need it too much. If there's multiple zombies next to each other, you kind of damage all of them, maybe even kill all of them in one shot. It's just great. Okay, going off to the snipers, if you need some snipers. I've selected 3 really quickly here. Fuck is wrong with you guys, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I've selected 3. One of them is the obvious one. This is the best weapon in the game, the Barrett 50 cal. This one shots anything. It does 50 damage. That's how ridiculous it is. And it holds 10 of ammunition, so it's pretty decent. Accuracy, obviously great. Problem is, super hard to get. So obviously not a good thing for a starter one. So what would be a starter sniper? One that you get a lot and is also good. So one that I would recommend is the Sniper Skya, just because of how common it is. It holds 10 bullets if I'm not mistaken, there you go. And the M14, which is even better in my opinion, which holds 20. The M14 not only is lighter, but carries more ammunition, and even though they don't have the same rounds, I'm pretty sure the Sniper Skya's rounds are a bit better, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just double check that really quickly. Okay, so this one does 20 damage. It's interesting that it uses that one, but okay. And while the Sniper Skya has 23, so for 3 of difference, while having double the ammunition and 3% less speed taken away from you, it also has a lot less recoil vertically, so it's just better. It's just better all around. But you'll get them all super commonly, both the ammo and the gun, so obviously I would have to put them on the list. Of course, you're not going to kill a zombie like this with 2 shots, but notice something. How sluggish it is to reload a Sniper Skya compared to how quick it was to reload an M14. Do you see how quick this is? So would you rather shoot 23 damage round once every 2 seconds, or would you rather just spam 20 damage constantly at an enemy? So in my opinion, one of the best snipers in the game by far is the M14. Sometimes it's even better to have than the fucking Barrett 50 cal, honestly. The range of it is fucking redonkulonkulous. Anyway, so you're just going to be good with it. Like there really is no point in getting anything else. Just get an M14 and you're golden. So that's my advice. Okay, on to the next category. So I'm going to bring some 4 guns, some 4 honorable mentions. More of a medium game kind of gun. So after you start out and you're like, okay, now I have the starting weapons. So if I want to go further a little bit, what should I choose? So in my opinion, a good example of a gun to have would definitely be the Honey Badger. There's literally no reason not to get this bad boy. It's just fucking amazing. It can hold so many types of bullets. you're just spoiled for choice. So the chance of, after you getting this gun, already having or being very close to getting the ammo for it, it's just insane. So you're probably going to want to get this one. Then in the list, I chose the FEN Scar H. I could have chosen the Parafal, but I think, in my opinion, I've gotten this one better than I did the Parafal. So all 4 of these guns, alright, I'm going to organize them like this, okay? So both the Honey Badger and the FEN Scar Hammer that I'll show later on use 5.56 rounds, while these ones use this one, I think. Could be mistaken. Wait, is it this one? No, this one. Okay, so there's the ammunition. So as you can see, these two, the Honey Badger and the Scar Hammer, use an ammunition that has a bit less damage. It has 16 compared to 20, which is the one that these two have, which means, well, obviously that's like that, but let's put it in semi-automatic to show you guys better. So this should kill a zombie in 2 hits, sometimes even 1 because it's 20. If you shoot this as a player without armor, you kill him immediately. If he has armor on, 2 shots and he's dead. As opposed to this one, which would take 2 shots to 3 to kill a player that has armor on. So then you must be saying, well, then obviously these ones are better. Well, it depends. Usually these ones are a bit harder to get. Also, both the MPT and the FEN Scar H are very limited on the ammunition that you can get for it. So if you don't have the cartridge, well, sorry to tell you, but you're not gonna shoot it, are you? So that's the reason why I would put it a bit lower on the list than these two as trying to get. So this one can only hold 1 ammunition. But there's a catch though, is that ammunition holds 90 rounds. So if 90 rounds isn't fucking enough for you, I don't know what is. It's also so goddamn common to find on the military boxes. So I would recommend all 4 of these to have. And so usually what I would do, if you don't want to have a lot of guns on you, I would recommend, if you want to go out, you would have 1 of these with some ammunition for them, and you would have a shotgun for the zombies that are on you, and you would have a sniper. Those are the 3 guns that I would have. So if you pair, out of all the things that I've listed, 3 of them, the pistol I probably wouldn't recommend, it's just if you have nothing else really, those are the pistols to get, but I wouldn't recommend going around with the pistol, it's not that great. But I would advise a shotgun, mostly for the zombies, or if you're like inside buildings with close quarters, it's a good gun to have for both zombies and players. An assault rifle really needs no explanation why you would need it, and a sniper in case you see a player that's far away and you want to kick his ass before he even has the chance to see you first. So those are the guns that I would recommend personally. That's what I think you should do. Avoid this. All the E-trick guns are decent. I would recommend the FAMAS because it's very easy to get it. The FAMAS E-trick, where is that bad boy? There it is. So the FAMAS E-trick, if you want some honorable mention, they're okay. They're like a 7.5 out of 10, I guess. Like, they're pretty decent, you know what I mean? Like, 15 damage, it's a bit less than these ones, but it's alright, because especially in the case of the FAMAS, right? You have this advantage that it stacks 4 cartridges, magazines, whatever you want to call it, that both have 45 ammunition on it. So it's actually a really good gun to have if you find it. In any case, other than that, there are obviously guns that are good, like the Galil, but the Galil is super hard to get and find, so I wouldn't recommend it. Rocket launchers, not the best. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're going for submachine guns, if that somehow is your thing, I would recommend this one. I would recommend the Chris, the P90, and the HK blah 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 blah. These are the 4 ones. All for the same reason. There's not much to them. I think for you to have a machine gun, submachine gun, you're better off just having an assault rifle. But if that's all you have, those 4 are probably the best bet. And there you have it. That concludes my video. Hopefully it was informative for any of you. Hopefully it's going to be useful to any of you. If you have any disagreements with the guns that I chose and you have a reason why, go ahead and say it in the comments which ones you would choose instead. If you agree with them, good, I guess. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.